set my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. Yeah. Nothing can compare to. I set myself free. Nothing can compare to. Yeah. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free. Say I will not doubt myself, and I'll believe in myself in the YPG as I level up with every move. We'll take it to another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another. I've been down, down before. Feel like a whole world just wants my phone. I've been trapped by what they see me for, but now I'm free, free to go. We'll take it to another level, another level, another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free. Say I will not doubt myself, and I'll believe in myself in the YPG as I level up with every move.
What's up? What's good, everybody? Good to have you guys connected with us on the round 5 of the Challenge of the Titans, and today being the grand finale. We are going to be watching our fam from Eastern Cape versus the fam from Gauteng. Who do you think is going to be taking it? I see a couple of you already here on the comment section casting your votes, or at least sharing who you believe is going to be taking it, and it's going to be an interesting one. Reminding you, I see a lot of y'all be like, oh, PTA, Pretoria, Pretoria. It's not about Pretoria. It's about Gauteng. So Pretorians, I suggest you put your Vaal family and Joburg family and Soweto family on board for you to be able to take on another giant, which is the Eastern Cape, who are going to be joined with Gqeberha, along with East London, along with Mthatha, and all the other areas there. So I suggest you guys get that right. And don't forget to get other people to join in and to vote, to be ready to vote. Reminding you guys that the votes will be taking place on Telegram, on the official YPG RSA channel. That's Telegram, YPG/official/RSA. That's YPG/official/RSA. And there you'll be able to cast your vote. We're going to be playing everything in. We're going to be playing everything through right here. And then you guys will be able to refer there and be able to vote. Of course, if you really can't get to Telegram, then your votes here as well, we're going to be checking it. We can have a good estimate of who's being in the majority. All right. But reminding you guys, it's not Pretoria versus Eastern Cape. It is Gauteng versus Eastern Cape. All right. It's not Gqeberha versus Eastern Cape or versus Gauteng. It is not East London versus Gauteng. It's not Mthatha versus. It is the province. So I suggest you guys get everybody on board because you need one another. We are going to be having on today's challenge a war cry, a news report, as well as a choir. It's going to be an interesting one. So we're going to have a war cry. It is the only one which has prevailed in all the challenges thus far. We've had all of them. We've had war cries. Some were amazing. Some were interesting, to say the least. The news report is the first and the choir is the first. Last week, we had the challenge, the chess challenge, which did the tiebreaker between Free State and it was Free State and Northwest. So far, our winners have been, we had the first one, which was not necessarily the provinces, but two giants, which was Pretoria versus Holy Ground. Holy Ground took that one. The second one we had was KwaZulu-Natal versus Western Cape. Western Cape took it home. The third one was Free State versus Northwest, which went through to last week as well. Free State took that one. And then we also had the triple threat, which was between Limpopo, Mpumalanga, and Northern Cape. Limpopo annihilated the other two, especially with their war cry. So today we have our Eastern Cape fam versus Gauteng. It's going to be an interesting one to watch. And I'm not going to waste much time. This isn't the Vibe O'Clock. This is the challenge. It's not about what I have much to say, but it is about what our YPG fam have shared with us. All right. I'm hoping that the vibes will be amazing. Today we were at the Holy Ground. We had our mega hangout, our October mega hangout, and the vibes of the fam today. Wow, they were on another level. They were on another level. But that's something for us to talk about another time. What it is about right now, it is Gauteng versus Eastern Cape. We're going to kick off with the war cry because it's not something new. So we're going to kick off with the war cry. We will start with Eastern Cape and then we will go for the one of Gauteng. All right. So I'm going to play it once. And then the second time, I'll put up the polls for you guys to start voting. Okay? Remember to get your fam, get your friends, get everybody connected, get everybody on board. You're going to need their votes. All right? Let's see what's going to happen. Let's go. War cry. This is Eastern Cape.
YPG, turn up!
Turn up for what?
Eastern Cape is in the building!
Ahoo, yes!
Gauteng stand up!
Woo.
This is the grand finale!
And we dominate!
One beat you are your board.
We have a war!
Look good.
What to conquer?
One beat you are your board.
We have a war!
Look good.
What to conquer?
Conquerors Magana. Represent. You gotta represent.
Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey!
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey!
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent, represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
One two.
You gotta represent, hey!
One two.
You gotta represent, hey!
One two.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey!
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey!
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent, hey! Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game. You better represent.
Okay, that was Eastern Cape. They say they gotta represent, but let's see what Gauteng has in store for us and if they are going to, how they will represent Gauteng. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's go for it.
YBG in that beginning, yes, there was a mom.
Yes, yes.
In that beginning,
Yes.
there was a mom.
Yes, yes.
Give me freestyle.
Nice, nice.
Give me freestyle.
Nice, nice.
Wrestling Papa. Wrestling Papa.
Peanut done. Red, white, and blue. Peanut done. Red, white, and blue.
Okay, so that was Gauteng. That was Gauteng taking a couple of shots on the others here. Okay, let's go back. We're going to play Eastern Cape one more time. And then you guys will see me posting here. We'll be posting already the poll for you guys to be able to vote. So going back once again, Eastern Cape. And after Eastern Cape, we'll go straight to Gauteng for you guys to pick. Let's go.
YPG, turn up!
Turn up for what?
Eastern Cape is in the building!
Ahoo, yes.
Gauteng stand up! This is the grand finale!
And we dominate.
One beat you airport.
We have a war.
Look good.
What to conquer?
One beat you airport.
We have a war.
Look good.
What to conquer?
Conquer Spaghetti. Represent. You gotta represent.
Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey!
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey!
Down, down.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
Work it.
You gotta represent, hey!
Work it.
You gotta represent, hey!
Work it.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey!
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey!
One on one.
You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent, hey! You gotta represent, hey! Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent. Represent, you gotta represent.
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game.
You gotta represent, hey!
It's a game. You better represent.
YBG in that beginning, yes, there was a mom.
Yes, yes.
In that beginning,
Yes.
there was a mom.
Yes, yes.
Give me freestyle.
Nice, nice.
Give me freestyle.
Nice, nice.
Wrestling Papa.
Okay, there you have it. There you have it. Poll is through. There we go. The polls are through. You guys can already start voting. Go for it. Go for it. Let me cast my vote. Let me cast my vote. You already 21 people have voted. My goodness, you guys are on a roll. Yeah, there it is. I didn't vote yet, so that you guys don't say that I don't want my vote to be seen. But obviously, you won't be able to see it clearly there. But if you're not, by the way, YPG official RSA, YPG/official RSA on Telegram. That's where you guys can join in on the channel to vote. Let me go in and I'm going to cast my vote as in now. I have voted. I have voted. Okay, Eastern Cape is leading by 53% and Gauteng is trailing. Now it's 52 and 48. 223 votes are in. 223 votes are in. The next one is going to be the news segment. We're going to start with Gauteng and then we're going to go to the Eastern Cape. The polls are still open for you guys to feel free to be able to vote, cast your vote, and let's see what's going to happen. All right, let's go for the news segment. This is Gauteng first. Let's see what they have.
A very good evening to our viewers at home. My name is Phumzile Shabangu and this is YPG Rice News. And here are your headlines for today. The YPG has learned of an ongoing war between the South African provinces in a war called the Battle of the Titans. Who has ever thought that in this day and age we would be able to live amongst bears and lions? Well, the family in Limpopo never ceases to amaze us, as they have proven that it is possible for us to live amongst lions and bears. Now let us hear them roar and growl. Now moving on with our headlines, the Minister of Transport and the Minister of Environment has announced a new mode of transport that is also a solution to hunger, crocodiles.
Prices of rice have really gone high and it has become a huge concern for our family in the Free State.
Rice. Thank you, Phumzile, again. We are here at the rice state and we are going to hear and find out why are people busy chanting rice. Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Can you please tell us why are you guys chanting rice?
Rice is too expensive, so rice.
Now moving on to the very important part of this battle. To our Joburg firm, that is Park Station, Holy Ground, and everyone in the Gauteng region, guys, we are not against you, hence why you were never even mentioned on our report. We very much need your help on this one. That is it from us. Up next, we have the weather report. Have a very good night.
This is superb. You guys are so creative. You guys are so creative. And the shade, and I thought they were going to throw shade at the Park Station fam and the Soweto fam. Very intelligent of you to put them on your side. You do need their help. Superb. I liked that. I liked that. Let's go to the news report from our fam in Eastern Cape. Let's go for their news report and see what they got for us.
Breaking news, live from the Eastern Cape province. It is the challenge of the Titans, and now we've come to the final round, the grand finale. And as you know, they say save the best for last. It is the Eastern Cape versus Gauteng. This past few weeks we've seen Northwest versus Free State, also known as Rice State. We've seen Park Station versus Soweto, aka the Holy Ground. We've seen Western Cape versus KZN, and also our triple threat, which was Northern Cape versus Mpumalanga and Limpopo. And now, my Eastern Cape fam are going to bring the heat. And I want them to show you guys this heat that I'm talking about. Let's take it back. Let's take it to the streets.
What's cooking, YPG fam? We are live in the streets of the Eastern Cape, where our YPG fam are taking the vibes to another level. Now, come on, let's see. Follow me.
Okay, so it just ended there. It just ended there. I don't know if there's something missing. That's what I received. If there's something missing, that's what I received. I'm going to play once again the news report from Gauteng, and then we'll go straight to the one from Eastern Cape. Then I'll already work here on the poll for you guys to be able to vote. Let's go. Reminding you guys, especially those who aren't from either Eastern Cape or Gauteng, let's go on the quality of the work and not just voting for, oh, this is my hood, this is my land now. Whatever happens, I'm going to, please, let's be fair on it. Let's be neutral on it. Or just because my friend invited me, let's be fair, let's be neutral. Be like me, I'm neutral. I'm neutral. Whoever wins or doesn't, that's not on me. Let's go, let's go.
A very good evening to our viewers at home. My name is Pumzile Shabangu and this is YPG Rice News. And here are your headlines for today. The YPG has learned of an ongoing war between the South African provinces in a war called the Battle of the Titans. Who has ever thought that in this day and age we would be able to live amongst bears and lions? Well, the family in Limpopo never ceases to amaze us, as they have proven that it is possible for us to live amongst lions and bears. Now let us hear them roar and growl. Now moving on with our headlines, the Minister of Transport and the Minister of Environment has announced a new mode of transport that is also a solution to hunger, crocodiles.
Prices of rice have really gone high and it has become a huge concern for our family in the Free State.
Rice. Thank you, Pumzile, again. We are here at the rice state and we are going to hear and find out why are people busy chanting rice. Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Can you please tell us why are you guys chanting rice?
Rice is too expensive, so rice.
Now moving on to the very important part of this battle. To our Joburg firm, that is Park Station, Holy Ground, and everyone in the Gauteng region, guys, we are not against you, hence why you were never even mentioned on our report. We very much need your help on this one. That is it from us. Up next, we have the weather report. Have a very good night.
Breaking news, live from the Eastern Cape province. It is the challenge of the Titans, and now we've come to the final round, the grand finale. And as you know, they say save the best for last. It is the Eastern Cape versus Gauteng. This past few weeks, we've seen Northwest versus Free State, also known as Rice State. We've seen Park Station versus Soweto, aka the Holy Ground. We've seen Western Cape versus KZN, and also our triple threat, which was Northern Cape versus Mpumalanga and Limpopo. And now, my Eastern Cape fam are going to bring the heat. And I want them to show you guys this heat that I'm talking about. Let's take it back. Let's take it to the streets.
What's cooking, YPG fam? We are live in the streets of the Eastern Cape where our YPG fam are taking the vibes to another level. Now, come on, let's see. Follow me.
Okay, that was it. Polls are going in literally now. Sent. The polls are up. The polls are up. Who had the best news report? Was it Gauteng or was it Eastern Cape? Let's go. Let me cast my vote here as well. Let me cast my vote. I have voted. I've sent it through. Who had the best news report? I think, yeah. No. Let me not comment. I avoid giving my opinions on these ones because some will say, no, I'm influencing and blah, blah, blah. No, but PJ, deep down, you had an inclination for this and that. I had this one in one of the rounds, so I'm avoiding. I'm just bringing the toolbox, and using it because it's only fair. So let me see. For the war cry, Eastern Cape is leading by 55% and Gauteng trailing by 45%. For the news report, Eastern Cape is trailing by 41% and Gauteng is leading by 59%. Okay, we are going to have the final one. The final one is the choir. I am looking forward to this. There are some who, instead of a war cry, they were doing what we're going to see next. But that's not, that's something for another day. That's something for another day. We're going to focus on the real war cry, now the real choir, and see what they're going to share with us. We're going to start with, we started with Eastern Cape, Gauteng, and then Gauteng, Eastern Cape. Then we'll go now the other way around again. We will start with Eastern Cape, and then we will end with Gauteng, in that order, just so we're shuffling the two, okay? Let's go for it. Let's start with Eastern Cape.
Pambili, pambili, pambili. Pambili nge YPG. Pambili nge Y. Pambili nge Y. Never give up on your life. Give up on your pain. Pambili nge Y. Pambili nge Y. Never give up on your life. Give up on your past. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a while.
You were made for more. Believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You can make it. So you were made for more.
I'm healing a while. I'm healing a YPG. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a YPG. I'm healing a while. I'm healing a while. Never give up on your life. Give up on your pain. Give up on your past. You were made for more. I'm healing a
Out who she was. Hopefully the second time we play it, I'll be able to hear it. Now, let's go through to the Gauteng choir and see what they got in store for us. Let's go.
YPG, we are made for more. Tina sizophumelela, sizophusha, sizonqoba ngempela. YPG, we are made for more. Tina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizophusha ngempela. YPG, we are made for more. Sina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizophusha ngempela. Sizonqoba, we will make it, we will make it. Belungaphela amandla akho. You are strong, you are strong. Sizonqoba, we will make it, we will make it. Belungaphela amandla akho. You are strong, you are strong. YPG, we are made for more. Sina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizophusha ngempela.
Okay, so that was the choirs. I loved the fact that we had said, guys, we don't want, it can't be a gospel song, but we also didn't tell you guys to create something, but you guys went ahead and created it. Superb, the creativity. The YPG is just special, really. And the Made for More theme is just something which, you know, we can keep going and going and going and going and going, because indeed in the YPG you're told and reminded that indeed you were made for more. However, as much as we were all made for more, today there can only be one winner between Gauteng and Eastern Cape. We are going to be playing once again the Eastern Cape Choir. Meanwhile, I'll be preparing the poll here, which is going to make all the difference, reminding you that this is the grand finale, all right? And this is going to define one more winner in our game, okay? So Eastern Cape Choir, we're going to go through to it. I'll prepare the poll, and shortly you guys will be able to start voting. Let's go, Eastern Cape Choir.
Pambili, pambili, pambili.
Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai PG. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai.
Never give up on your life.
Give up on your pain. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai.
Never give up on your life.
Give up on your past. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai.
You were made for more. Believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You can make it. For you were made for more.
Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai PG. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai,
pambili, pambili,
pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai PG. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai.
Never give up on your life.
Give up on your pain. Give up on your past. You were made for more.
Pambili, pambili,
Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai PG. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai PG. Pambili ngewai, pambili ngewai.
YPG, we are made for more. Tina sizophumelela, sizopusha, sizonqoba ngempela. YPG, we are made for more. Tina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizopusha ngempela. YPG, we are made for more. Thina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizopusha ngempela. Sizonqoba, we will make it, we will make it. Ungaphela amandla akho. You are strong, you are strong. Sizonqoba, we will make it, we will make it. Ungaphela amandla akho. You are strong, you are strong. YPG, we are made for more. Thina sizophumelela, sizonqoba, sizopusha ngempela.
There we go, there we go. Poll is sent now. Best vocals goes to, supposed to be best vocal, y'all understood. I am indifferent on this one. On the first one, I easily had my choice, my pick. The one of the war cry, I easily had my pick. On the news report, I easily had my pick between the two. Here between the choir, I kind of had my, I don't know, I still am a little bit confused between the two. and I haven't voted yet. I don't know who of the two to vote for. I liked, like I said, the creativity. Like they came up with their own lyrics. They put something there that was YPG related. They made for more. But like Jane here is saying, I'm caught in between. I'm also caught in between, Jane. You're not the only one. But either way, we can only have one winner, unless if it's a draw here. Unless if it's a draw of like literally 50-50, then we won't know what to do. Then I don't know what to do. I don't have a tiebreaker for today. However, I can announce to you guys that next week we are going to be having the continuation of the challenge, but then this is not going to be well, let me put it this way. We're going to be having the challenges between the winners, and then the others were going to seek to redeem themselves. I don't want to call them losers because nobody's a loser in the YPG, but we are going to give everybody a chance for redemption. All right. So who do you think took it in the challenge of the choir? I don't know. I'm stuck between the two. But I think I'm going to vote now. I am going to vote. I am going to vote. And my vote is in. And by the way, I can't even see the poll until I actually vote. Even though I'm here as admin, I don't see the results of the poll until I vote. And I now see it. The Vibiest war cry, 54% Eastern Cape took it. 46% Gauteng had it. The best news report, Eastern Cape trailed 43%, and 57% was led by Gauteng. The vocals at the moment with 480 votes in, we have 66, now it's gone down to 64% with Eastern Cape and Gauteng. This is almost a thrashing, like this is a beating and a half. But I'm just watching because usually we end at 8, but today that's it with our challenges. I really don't have more to do it. What I'll do is we'll go for a short break, use one of the poems which we had a couple of weeks ago, just for a short break. And when we come back, we're going to have to finalize this here. But as it stands, Eastern Cape is one step closer to receiving a crown as well. I don't know where I'm going to send it to because this was a beautiful effort between Gqeberha, Umtata, and East London. Beautiful work, which all three did. But we're just going to have to hold on and wait and see what's going to happen. So let's go for this short break. Just one of the poems which we played a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to be right back. Hang on there.
For you to get a loaf of bread, that requires like a combination of specialist workers. One bakes the bread, another makes the plastic, the bread is put inside of the plastic, and then we hire a truck that will take your bread to your retail store before it comes to your table for consumption. What is this bread? YPG. What are these specialist workers? Every single member of the YPG. And if one specialist worker fails to function, it cripples out the entire industrialized society, because together we are one. So allow me to educate, stimulate, define, refine, boldly, quite literally change your intentions, profusely, proactively change your perception, transfuse in your intellect how to conceptualize ideas, produce, reproduce with great precision. The YPG is a round of applause, standing ovation. It's good, it's great, it's unbeatable, it's flawless, it's impactful. The YPG is sweet, like angels' feet. The YPG is the embodiment of positive thinking and personal empowerment. Where there's difficulty, we see an opportunity. It is the fire-up example of the theory that the engines of success run on tenacity and hard work. The real you is the prolific source of all power. Mines of power lie unexplored within you. You use this power unconsciously, you achieve certain things. Learn to use this power consciously so you can go to another level. Together as one.
Together as one. Shoni said it all. Together as one indeed. Today we had a young talent moment at our mega hangout, and we were calling poets. And then Shoni was like, "Let me go in," and I'm like, "No, Shoni, no prose allowed. No prose allowed. It's not fair. Nah, it's not fair." Anyways, it seems like how we ended before the break is exactly how it stands. There's really not much I can do or say or change. I am neutral, as I always say. Although some of you don't want to believe me, but it's all good. I am neutral. I ain't picking no side here. The vibiest war cry, Eastern Cape had 54%. Gauteng had 46%. The best news report, Gauteng took it with 58%, and Eastern Cape trailed with 42%. But here, the best vocals, 66%. Both of them were actually very tight. The first two, between the war cry and the news report, they were quite tight. But when it came here to the vocals, our South Africans have voted for Eastern Cape. And I guess the winner of the grand finale of the challenge of the Titans, it goes to our family in Eastern Cape. It goes to our family in Eastern Cape. Let's give you one more round of applause. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. It has been superb, guys. The format of the second part is going to be a bit different. It won't be the same. We are going to take the winners and verse them, but it is going to be a little bit different. There will be a little bit more of the general knowledge questions and stuff, but we are going to switch it up, and we are going to demand a few tasks, give you guys a few tasks. In the morrows, we will share it with you guys. I do, however, want to share two observations here with you guys at the end of this. And I didn't want to say it before because I didn't want to give anybody an unfair advantage. The first thing is I realized how many of you have an amazing potential and idea to do certain things. In certain situations, the execution was not as good, but the idea was superb. I repeat, the execution, but we could see the idea behind it was simply amazing. And another thing is, sometimes we notice that many were doing the same thing or trying to take from someone else. Learn to be creative. Learn to do what has never been done before. Many were afraid of taking risks when it came to the war cries. The war cry, which was a constant thing. You know, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of that zone where you did things which were done before. And this is something we've been working on in the YPG. You know, there were certain things which worked a couple of years ago, which were done years ago, certain competitions which we had a couple of years ago, which today they are very different. They're not as appealing. The work of the YPG has matured a lot. We're working a lot on the maturity. I was teasing the teams which we had today at the Holy Ground, and I was saying to them, I see a couple of kids here, and quickly they got rid of the kids. Not got rid like, you know, but put them at the back, because the YPG is for mature people. Literally, we don't compete with kids because it's 15 and above. And if you were here yesterday, I walked out of here so happy with the Viber clock because of the level of maturity that the YPG has taken things. Our competitions, our activities are different. The war cries. Many times we hear the same thing, people screaming, and we're like, don't do that. There's a stylish way of you doing it, you know, representing your team or your nation. And we are going to start sharing those with you. We're going to start recording and sharing those with you guys. For example, this amazing poem by which we just watched. The poem itself is amazing, but we're going to add some execution to it in terms of the recording and the sound and all of that. The execution was good. The idea was superb, but there were many things which could be made better. There are always things to improve, And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to have an upcoming war cry. It's because we're currently working on our music video. As I told you guys yesterday, we're working on our music video. Here's a shot of the scene which we're recording for our upcoming music video on the track which you guys have been hearing. I will end off with it again. And that is a recording which we're working on. But as soon as we're done, we're going to have the war cry. We're going to have the different stuff and set the bar higher. The next time we have this kind of competition, you guys will know that it's going to be a lot more difficult. Okay? So next week, 7 p.m., don't think that you do not need to have your data ready. You should have your data ready because we're going to be right back here and we're going to continue the second part of the challenge of the Titans. Now, winner versus winner. Who do you think is going to go first? Who do you think is going to be celebrating like the Springboks did last night? And most of us were celebrating the win of our boys. We're backing up our boys who did great. The feeling of winning is something that's amazing. Everybody wants to win. And if you didn't win this one, well, the Springboks did not win every. As a matter of fact, even in this World Cup, they didn't win every match. They lost one. But that doesn't mean that you need to give up and stop. You need to keep going right through to the end. And that's what makes all the difference and takes things to another level. All right? Guys, that's it from us. Do stay connected with us. Tomorrow will be the first day where our matriculants will start writing. We wish you guys all the best. We wish simply all the best to all of our matriculants. Study hard. Today at the Holy Ground, we anointed and we blessed all of them. As a matter of fact, all the students, but most especially the matrics. Guys, put your effort, give it your all. It's a phase, it's a bridge which you have to cross if you want to get to the other side. And in the YPG, we've got your back. If you need our help, you need a talk, you need a vent, 0800 330 320. That's 0800 330 320. You guys can get in touch or just DM us here on Facebook or on IG, on Twitter, whichever you find more convenient. You guys can just get in touch with us and we'll be more than willing to attend to you. All right? That's it from my side. YPG Eastern Cape, congratulations. The trophy, I don't have it here because I gave the ones that were here. I'm going to get them since now we're done. I'm going to get them all engraved and we're going to start we will courier it to you guys. We sent the Holy Grounds one, well, I think it's in the car still, but I took it to them. I have theirs, the Cape Town, Free State, and now Eastern Cape. Oh, and Limpopo. So these 5, I need to send these trophies. It will be there with you guys. Eastern Cape, we're going to send it to the largest one. We're going to be sending it to Qabecha. They will be holding it, but it is for the entire Eastern Cape, okay? And for those that didn't, doesn't mean that you can't get a trophy. Just be ready for what's going to be coming next, okay? Don't worry. We're going to have the challenge of the winners, then we have something else that's coming. Relax. Don't be crying. Okay? See you guys Wednesday, 4 p.m. We'll be back here for something extra. Stay connected for what we're going to share with you guys for the upcoming weekend. Saturday, the Vibe O'Clock, we're going to have another couple and another career guidance, somebody who's here who's going to be sharing about their career. And next week, Sunday, we'll be back here 7 p.m. Okay? Shout out to our YPG fam, all of you and all those of you who visited us. YPG fam, let's keep going to another level. We're going to be signing out with this track. We're going to be playing it over and over again because you guys need to get used to it. The music video is coming. It's dropping soon. Get yourselves ready. Bye-bye, fam. Much love.
set my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. Yeah. Nothing can compare to. I set myself free now. Yeah. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free. Say I will not doubt myself, and I'll believe in myself in the YPG as I level up with every move. We'll take it to another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another. I've been down before. Feel like a whole world just wants my phone. I've been trapped by what they see me for, but now I'm free, free to go. We'll take it to another level, another level, another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free.